Both hands shoot in. As I shoot, I drop this knee to the mat and I lock my hands. Remember, you want to keep the elbows pinched. You don't want to leave them out too much. Okay? You want to pinch them, pull him up, and set his butt right on your thighs. Okay? Just like this. From here, this hand shoots across. I start to drive. This knee comes under his armpit. This one comes right under his butt again. Okay? Now, from here, I'm just going to drive forward. As his legs pass off, I'll catch him. Okay? Then here, I hug. I want to make sure I bring this knee underneath this arm, really isolating that arm. Okay, then I can drive my head to the mat, grab this knee, I scoop this arm, and then I got to the mount. Now from here, like I said, his elbows are isolated. I can sit right to the high mount. Now he'll probably be trying to bring back down here. Anytime I'm in the high mount, I like to control his wrist. Always to control his wrist. Okay, main reason is because I don't want him trapping one of my arms or going in my armpits with his hands and start putting his feet there. So from here, I like to just control on his wrist. Okay, next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to lock this arm out like this. I'm going to lock it all out and just push down into his wrist. If I can, I'm going to scoop up behind his head. Okay, from here, I'm going to swing this leg out and swing it around his head. Notice that I'm still pulling up on his head. So I fed that arm through. Now from here, I'm going to lean to this side because this is the side, if he's going to roll me one way, this is the way he's going to roll me. I have no base. So I want to base his hand on the mat. Now I got a good base. I go from his head and I grab my own shin. Okay? I'm going to lift and lock and then squeeze. And I'm going to finish the triangle. Okay? For some reason he bucks me and pulls me into guard. That's okay. It's not a problem. But I'd like you guys to finish it from the top if you can. Okay? You're always safer on the top. You're here. Both hands shoot in. I drop my knees to the mat. I lock my hands. I pull him onto me. I trap. I start to drive forward. Knee in his armpit. I drive my chest in. His legs pass off. I wrap. Hug his head. His knee traps this arm. My head goes on the mat. I slide his knee across. I scoop his arm. And then I come to the mount. From here, I'm going to come right up to the high mount. Right away, I'm going to control his wrist. Okay? A lot of pressure on this arm. I'm just pinning it. Pick his head up. Swing this leg over. Look at both hands come on his head here. See this? Now, from here, I'm going to post my hand. This hand's going to go to the shin, lock, and squeeze. Okay, last time. Starting position, hands shoot in. I drop, pull him up, drive, pass, trap, isolate the arm, head to the mat, drive, stretch him, come to the high mount. Okay, I push this against his chest. If his hand's up here, I just move it and push it to his chest. Lift his head. This leg is going to swing over his head. His hand's going to base on the mat. I come, I grab, I lock, and squeeze. Any questions? All right, let's try it.